It is 85 degrees and sunny here from Wright State University at Nischwitz Stadium. It is beautiful weather for some regional baseball Firebird action. They have the Moeller Crusaders tonight. From the mound will be Zion Physalis, I think it was. Here with Alex Dufek. What is, just kind of like a player of the game for each team that you expect to excel in tonight's game?
So first, let's go ahead and take a glance over at Moeller, the Crusaders. They're one of a kind, #1 seed in Region 3. Some people, a lot of people have them winning the entire thing. So for someone who is, they are the last person you want to face here, right? One person who strikes me as a scary, scary guy to face is going to be Luke Papeno. He got first all-team and the GCL. He's one of their best players, and he's just one of their superstars. Just in any of these guys on Moeller can perform. They've shown it. They only have 3 losses. Both of those losses, 2 of those losses being in conference, and the other loss was in California. So they're scary, Migos. One player on West that really stands out is going to be, gotta say Braden Johnson, right? He's a strong hitter. He's a great catcher. He knows how to communicate with his pitcher, and he's overall just a great team player. So that is my 2 players of the game. Let's see if
Johnson, he's had a pretty quiet postseason, but I mean, that only makes me more confident that he's due, and this could be the game where he kind of unleashes everything that he's got in his bag in tonight's game. And so, like I said earlier, Zion Theophilus for Moeller, he's really their star pitcher. Very dominant throughout the year. Just 1 loss, a tough in-season game. I think it was with Elder, I believe. But he is definitely their star. West, and that just shows how strong West has been, that they pulled out their star pitcher against such a good team. So it'll be a quick 2-0 for Noah Bramble, the leadoff hitter for the Firebirds.
Yeah, pretty good start for West so far. Let's see if Noah can pull through.
Good eye from Bramble. Theophilus fires. That's his first strike. And good movement and good speed. That's it.
Yeah, Theophilus. He's arguably one of the best pitchers in the whole Ohio State. So
for sure. So 3-1 count.
Right when I say that, we might see a walk here. First pitch or first
Bramble,
first at bat.
Had 2 walks last game. Had a very good game. Part of that first inning rally, the only run in that game that they won, and I think that's how West wins.
Yeah, he also contributed to that that double out, the double play.
Yeah, the double play.
Yeah, that was crazy. So there's the walk for Bramble, making his mark.
There you go. Now you have Cameron Gallus leading the GMC in batting average.
Number 4, Cameron Gallus.
Really been a nice spark plug guy.
Yeah, Gallus has a .45 average for hitting. That is astonishing. And I'm going to be looking for him all day today with 14 RBIs and 21 hits. So
had a home run earlier in this season, or in this playoff run versus Princeton. Noah Bramble taking quite the lead out there on first base. Theophilus now been just 1 strike to now 5 balls thrown. He fires. That'll be strike 1 for Cameron Gallus.
Yeah, and Theophilus, that we were talking about earlier, he is one of their best pitchers, if not their best. He did get pitcher of the year in the GCL, and he has a 1.7 ERA, which is just another factor of why he's one of the best, if not the best. But we're still here. Lakota West is still in it. 1 on base.
They are the only run in that Olentangy Liberty game to try to pick off Bramble at first again. In that Olentangy Liberty game, just a 1-0 win, which maybe sounds like West couldn't get anything going, but then you realize that was the only run Olentangy Liberty allowed all postseason. So, I mean, they were really able to break the fence. That one's popped up, fouled back. No fans harmed on that one.
Oh, yeah, and you were just talking about West last game. Let's talk about Moeller's. Moeller, I mean, Thomas Worthington, they were facing Thomas Worthington. They are the 8th seed. Some might say that they should have been higher on the seedings, but nevertheless, they're still the 8th seed facing the 1.
That one is a nice hit.
Oh, my
down
gosh.
the left baseline. Left fielder feels it.
No, it's going to stop.
Bramble takes second. And here's your player of the game, Alex. Braden Johnson up to bat. That's a great start to the game. A walk and then a hit against, like you said, maybe the best pitcher in all of Ohio.
But it doesn't matter because these West hitters are non-stop, Nikos. They are continuous. They never stop, and they never break down. So let's see what Braden has to say at his first at-bat.
So Theophilus fires to Johnson. Johnson whacks that one. Fouled back over our heads.
But a foul first pitch isn't a bad thing. I love that, actually. Watching this game, I'm seeing all these guys on base, and let's get these guys in. Yeah. I know Braden's thinking that as well.
That's the last thing you want to do is leave anyone stranded in such a high-pressure game. Swing miss for Johnson. That's a quick 0-2 count for him. Moeller really taking that Olentangy Liberty route that we saw yesterday. Just taking their time between pitches. West plays with a lot more pace from the mound. Definitely taking as much time as he can between these pitches. Theophilus fires.
Ooh.
That one went over Johnson's head, and he's a guy who he has tanked a lot of pitches this year. 7 hit by pitches.
Yeah,
could be an 8th.
Johnson's not someone you can just scare off on the mound. He's always there. Doesn't matter if balls are flying at him or in the strike zone. He's coming for you.
3 home runs on the season, most on the team, and the team has the most in the GMC. Theophilus fires. Johnson makes contact, so we fouled again.
And like I was trying to talk about before that beautiful hit to left field, Moeller did win 6-8 against Thomas Washington. They let up 6 points. Their fielding is good, but it's not the best, Nico. So really have a chance tonight.
For sure. So Theophilus takes his time. He'll fire. That one's high. Catcher looks to maybe pick someone off, but no one goes. No steals in that last game yesterday, but we might see one today. West does 3rd in GMC steals. It's definitely a team that likes to go. So Johnson hangs in there, 2-2 count. Theophilus gets his sign. Fires the plate, strikes him out. Not sure Johnson saw that one coming. He was just surprised that he didn't make contact to the rest of us. So now Landon Holt will come in, the cleanup hitter.
Yeah, he's a cleanup hitter you want to have at the plate. 26 hits, 7 doubles for him. That's a good stat right there.
No
call it cherry picking, but he's good. Yeah, he's a really good cleanup.
Yeah, when you look down West, you see all these incredible stats, and then you look at Moeller, and I mean, they've just had such a great offensive output. They'll try to get Bramble at second, but he's there, plenty of time to spare.
And Bramble's fast, so he can steal if he really wanted to.
Gallus as well, both those guys, very capable stealers.
The double steal action going on.
Gallus second on the team in steals with 11. And he missed a lot of time. That one's fouled back to left. One count for Landon Holt. Theophilus steps up on the mound.
Yeah, one big hitter for Moeller is Luke Papalo. Last game he played with a .66 average, so that's really good. And he did some phenomenal things that game. He had 2 RBIs, 2 hits, so he's going to be someone you're going to want to look out for.
Holt takes a huge swing. Got the crowd going with that pitch. That was a nice throw. Theophilus allowed a couple guys on base, but outside of that, he's been throwing some really good pitches. Theophilus fires. They'll call a strike. I think Holt thought that one was inside, but calls a strike. And
so now Adrian Smith's coming up to the plate.
He'll be the pitcher tonight for the Firebirds.
Lakota West going to take advantage of the early base runners. First 2 guys getting on will be up to Adrian Smith. He's on the mound today, and he takes one low and outside for ball 1. Smith, senior.
First pitch will be a ball.
11 on the year.
Smith pitched that Princeton game from earlier in the playoffs. Did a great job, just allowing 1 run, and I think it was 5 innings pitched. See what he can do from the opposite side. Big swing, 1-2 count. Theophilus again taking his time from the mound. He'll fire. Smith makes good contact. That's close, but that'll be fouled to right. Again, a lot of foul balls so far in this first inning for the Firebirds.
That's a really good thing, Nikos. That means that these guys are getting used to this pitcher. And as you saw last game, nobody really got used to anyone. Everybody was really clueless. It only went 1-0. Not a lot of hits, not a lot on base. So
dribbler to the shortstop. Get Gallus at second, and that'll end the inning. So not a bad first inning, but no runs for the Firebirds. Back when we return. So he returned for Luke Papano, your player of the game, Alex. So he'll lead off for Moeller against Adrian Smith, the pitcher. That one high to start. Adrian Smith pitched earlier, like I said, versus Princeton. Huge game there, and I was looking, come here. Quick second pitch.
Adrian pitching fast. I don't know if this is good or bad for him. You know, a lot of wear
It's
down.
what West does. I think I see it honestly with all sports. We're a fast team. We go quick.
Ooh, that's a nice foul ball there. Technically hit the bat.
2-1 count. Papano been very, very good for Moeller this year. That one launched to left, and that'll be way fouled left. Papano batting over 400 this season, 18 stolen bases. They certainly get around the team in general, over 120 stolen bases. I mean, the Firebirds are a very good stealing team themselves, but they just sit at 70 on the season, so it just shows the difference in that category. Smith fires to the plate. That's a good one. Got Papano. Looking strike 3 for Papano, and that'll bring up the star quarterback. Everyone knows him, Matt Ponatoski. He is arguably the best player on this team. He is everywhere. 38 RBIs, 12 stolen bases, 4 home runs, and he really does it all. And that's just baseball.
Yep. With a 45 average, that's really good. So
strike 1 for Adrian Smith on Ponatoski.
But Adrian Smith, he came as a hunter. He did not come as prey.
Yeah, he is a strikeout machine, as that's strike 2. He leads that team in strikeouts, being the 4th highest innings pitched on the team, but leading the team in strikeouts. So he throws some heat and does his job. That one way outside, a little low as well. 2-2 count for Ponatoski. He had a huge game against Western Hills with 2 home runs, but not today. Strikeout number 2 for Adrian Smith. Having an incredible inning so far.
Yeah, great top of the inning for the Firebirds, getting 2 on base. And Moeller struggling in the bottom of the first. This is a sign, Nikos.
The good things to see for sure.
So we will see.
Smith sets, fires outside. For Kano Kuzo, the first baseman.
Yeah, 395 is his batting average, so he isn't the best, but he isn't the worst.
1-1 count for Kuzo. Smith looking for perfect inning. That one will be fouled to left, so 1-2 count now.
Yeah, Kuzo did get to the first team in the GCL alongside about at least 10 other players on this Moeller team, just showing why they're so good.
Talked about Ponatoski hitting those 2 home runs. He's got 8 on the season for Kuzo, so is a guy who knows how to hit the baseball, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Ponatoski got Player of the Year in the GCL as well. So
that one, heat fouled back, hard hitter. So stay a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Firebirds looking to head to the second with a tie game. Nice breaking ball, but be a ball. So now 2-2.
Yeah, Adrian, you can tell by his pitching, he's just trying to shimmy off these Moeller Crusaders here.
Ooh, and
full
Kuzo
count now.
Did not like that. Looked like he gave Smith a bit of a stare, maybe a nod or 2.
At least it wasn't the throw that Braden got.
Possibly a friendly jabber. That
Ooh,
one popped
fly
straight
ball.
up. Smith calls it for Holt. Holt gets it. Backs up, got it, and that'll be 3 up, 3 down for the Firebirds. They'll look to respond when we return in the second inning on Lakota West Zoom Broadcasting. So we return with the DH, Zay Moss, up to bat. Been a great designated hitter pretty much all season long. Been there for the Firebirds. That one will be a bunt, quick bunt. Mead Moss has the speed. Can he get there?
Ooh, and he does.
Helmet comes off and he gets there. He wants interference, but he gets there for sure. Catch wasn't even made. And he's got the dugout getting loud already. So another hit. Alex, it just keeps getting added. 2 hits now against a star pitcher. This is very good to see.
Yeah, interference or not, we got one on base. First pitch, and that was a beautiful bunt. Isaiah Mimas, he's a fast guy, so he's going to get there, usually every time.
So now it'll be LJ Green up to bat, the first baseman. Very talented first baseman, solid hitter for the Firebirds. They'll try Zay Moss at first, won't get him.
Yeah, Moss is arguably one of the best, if not the best, base runner on West with 5 stolen bases, but
he's a guy who knows he wants to run. Yeah, that's one of his favorite things. Whether or not it works out is always a question to tell, but definitely is his cup of tea. So we'll see if we see him go. Strike 2 now for LJ Green. It's probably one he should have swung at.
Nice 1-2 count. Definitely not in West's favor here.
Nice
Ooh.
hit. And it's
oh my
fair.
gosh.
That'll go all the way down to the corner.
And
That's
Isaiah goes home.
Isaiah Mead Moss, he's got the speed. He's running home. That's a stand-up double for LJ.
And it's too easy.
Scored for Isaiah Mead Moss. The energy is high at LJ Green.
Nikos, what did I just say? What did I just say?
That's incredible base running, the confidence, the coaching. That is a complete team you're seeing.
I just said Isaiah Mimas is a great base runner, and look what he just did.
Certainly his cup of tea. He knows how to run, and he loves to do it, and I'm sure he's panting in the dugout now after all that. So now we'll see the closer, Keegan Campbell, out there. He closed out last game, and a very nice finish.
Yeah. And goes for the bunt.
Fouled bunt back. Theophilus not having the best day for his standards. Already allowing a run and 3 hits.
Oh, yeah. And
Green on second.
Yep.
Theophilus looking to get his composure back. Green with a huge lead. Campbell, that is a huge bunt. That one had some height. So 0-2 count now for Keegan Campbell after 2 fouls. Tough count to be in.
But I don't blame him for the bunt. There's no outs. He's a fast guy. He knows how to get to that first base.
Just in a game like this, like you said, no outs. You just got to advance LJ Green to third. So you really need a bunt down the right baseline. That would be huge. That's why Green's got quite the lead. He'll swing that one back. Tight swing.
So it looks like he's going to try to stop bunting here, which isn't. I think that's the move.
So Campbell gets set. Theophilus takes his sign, checks LJ Green at second.
LJ Green fakes goes.
He'll fire. Campbell
gets past the third. LJ
Green, he'll stop at third, and I like that decision. He looked like he wanted to run, but Gushwin tells him otherwise. So the sides are held by players. No one in
second, scoring position.
And here's a guy you want up, Alex. Parker Isaac, he has been everything you want out of a young sophomore on this team. You can't praise him enough. He has been having an incredible playoff so far. I think he's 5 of 8 on the season. That Princeton game especially got the ball rolling when it was a tie game and led to a rally of 2 runs to win the game. Hasn't had a game without a hit yet. And he'll go bunt.
Oh my gosh.
A perfect bunt.
He missed the ball.
Oh, and it'll be foul.
That's a foul.
Almost perfect. Got me a little excited there for a second.
I think it touched the dangerous line there,
the white line. But not a bad start for the at-bat. 0-1 count, though.
The momentum is up, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. I just have a feeling.
So
one on first and third.
Trying to get out of this one. Isaacs will bunt. He's coming home. Here comes Green.
He gets it.
Slides in. Got it. No one is out. And you could not ask for a better start if you're the Firebirds. Already 2-0.
This is a pitcher perfect second inning, Nikos.
This is
pitcher perfect. No outs. 2 scores ran already.
And you got some fast guys on first and second. And who else but Noah Bramble up to bat.
The RBI specialist with 20 RBIs and 26 hits, 23 runs.
Talked to Noah before the game. Let him know you're going 4 of 4 today. Okay, 100%. He already has a walk. So, and that one's over.
Oh my gosh!
And that'll advance 2 runners. So
2 in scoring position.
2 in scoring position. No outs with one of your best batters up. And I talk about it every game, Alex, but this top of the lineup is dangerous. So now you have these guys in scoring position with your top 5 batters up, all very capable hitters.
Now, if I'm Moeller, do we start the bullpen?
I mean,
do we start warming up? We might have to.
They brought out their star pitcher, their ace for this game, and it has not gone according to plan. Bramble, high swing a little late. Good decision, though.
Sometimes Bramble does like to bite a little bit on those curves, but nevertheless, he's one of our greatest hitters.
Fires for Theophilus. Strike 2 for Bramble. 1-2 count for Bramble. You don't want to lose momentum now. A strikeout would be crucial for Moeller, but detrimental for West. So Theophilus, Bramble with a very high batter stance. Theophilus fires. High swing. Bramble out. Didn't like that one. He's telling Gallus, fix my mistake, please. And he's already got 1 for 1 on the day, so looking to make it 2 of 2.
Sacrifice out here would be beautiful, Nikos. I mean, getting up to 3.3 runs here against the Crusaders, that would be crazy. And that's going to be a ball.
1-0 count for Cameron Gallus. Bramble on deck. He's smiling all All smiles for this west side with the theme of red.
And Gallus is exactly who you want at this plate. He has a .45 average, something that not all West players and Moeller players can relate to.
So Theophilus takes his stance. Fires, that one's fouled back for Cameron Gallus. You'd love to see Gallus on base with his speed.
And Nikos, I think I can officially say these West players have adjusted to Zion. So, and I did not expect to say that in the second inning.
I was expecting this to be a very low-scoring game.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be like Liberty yesterday, So
1-2 to start. See Josh Tyson and Bryce Curry showing up, and that's strike 3 for Cameron Gallus. So after a tough start to the inning, not a bad adjustment for Theophilus. 2 straight strikeouts. And now you got a guy you struck out earlier with Braden Johnson.
And I would like to say, if West does win today, they will be in the exact same position as our baseball team was this season, going to the Final Four.
Basketball.
Basketball, sorry. I don't know. Yeah, but basketball season.
Yeah, for sure, and it's exactly what you want to see. If you're, LJ Green, Azamian Moss, 2 guys on that basketball team. You go to the state finals on both squads. That's good to see. But so another strike for Johnson. He was struck out earlier by Theophilus. See what he can do here.
Yeah, some might say I'm speaking into the future here.
It's only the second inning. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves yet. Johnson laughs that one off. Tough start to the playoffs,
and catcher's going to go to the mound
Donovan
here.
Glosser will have a quick talk to Theophilus.
And I'm sure every fan, either Moeller or West, can relate to what I'm about to say, and that is, how is West up 2-0 already in the second inning? I mean, yes, 2 runs isn't a lot, but Crusaders are not responding well. So let's see if they can conquer their battles here.
Theophilus will fire to Johnson. That one's a high. Good eye for Braden Johnson. Down to the count. He'll tie it up 2-2.
Johnson worked a 2-2 count last time after going down 0-2.
And with this being at Wright State today, next game will be on the 14th at Columbus. So
that is if we win, of course.
That is if we win.
Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves yet. Theophilus fires to Johnson. Strike 3, so tough start to the inning. Johnson not happy, but he does end it with 3 strikeouts, so not too bad work. 2-0 is your score for the Firebirds. They're flying high when we return to the bottom of the second. So we'll start the second inning for Moeller with Carter Christensen batting fourth, second baseman. That one's popped up.
Sky high.
Campbell runs back. It's Parker Robinson.
Screaming for it.
Almost.
Oh, my gosh.
Ran into each other between Gallus and Isaacs. Oh, that one was bad. Thought he was going to drop, but good communication from the Firebirds, making sure to get the catch.
Yeah, that was almost a collision. I don't know how I feel about that, you know, game time. They might collide into each other.
So that'll bring up Javon Love. Batting over 380, over 4 home runs. I mean, you see these guys, there's just so many, Alex. There's so many who rival. It's like they have like 5 Braden Johnsons in their team. It's unbelievable. So, but a quick 0-2 count for Adrian Smith. He's making quick work of them. He'll fire to the plate. That one's a little high. Quick throw back for Johnson.
Yeah, we might see Love do some magic here, but so far in West's favor.
Yeah, definitely. You couldn't ask for a better start from Lakota West. Adrian Smith taking more time than usual on this pitch. Gets sets, fires. That one's popped to Isaacs, and this time he gets the catch. Wanted that last one, but he gets it back. So that's a quick 2 outs. Something I'm liking is Smith pitches fast, but he's getting them down fast, which is good to see. Not too many pitches already that you've seen. You want to keep that number as low as possible, of course.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these Ks are essential for keeping his stamina high.
So it'll be the DH, Valencic. Smith.
Yeah, I'd like to say the more Ks, the better he does. Let's just say that.
Of course. Nice catch by Braden after a bit of a high one. 1-1 count. You see, his strikes are very tight and doing a very good job, but his balls are kind of loose in that strike zone.
And there is something about having good ego, and it just makes your performance better.
Yeah, I mean, there's a fine line between ego and confidence, but Smith has confidence. LJ runs. That one's going way over. Ooh, into the fans. Popped up. Hope that didn't bounce off anyone's head.
Looked like not, Nikos. Yeah. That was a really high bounce after.
Yeah, a very bouncy head. I mean, get him to a scientist. I don't know. Adrian Smith gets back to the mound, though, with a 2-2 count.
2 outs.
The DH Valencic.
All or nothing here for Moeller.
Valencic batting .298 on the season, which for Moeller standards is a little lower, but for any other team, pretty good.
Ooh.
That'll go way past Johnson. Full count now. That's maybe the first full count we've seen.
Yeah, first full count we have seen right here.
So Smith gets set, and ump calls time.
You know, Nikos, you might disagree with me here, but I'm expecting a ball.
Hey, I mean, I can only hope for a strike. There you go.
Oh!
He heard you, Alex. Strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Adrian Smith calmly walks off. That's good to see from him. We'll head to the top of the third. West still pitching a no-hitter with 4 hits. 2-0 is your score when we return on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. We return in the top of the third with Landon Holt leading off for the Firebirds after definitely not an inning you want to see if you're the Crusaders from Zion Theophilus. Another base hit for Landon Holt.
Whew.
He'll stay on first. Every single one of these balls are just finding some green, falling right where it needs to, and that one was no exception. And now the pitcher, Adrian Smith, gets his second at-bat of the day.
There might be some sorcery involved here, Nikos. I don't know.
Looking like the Indiana Pacers, Alex.
Well, I don't know if they're that wizardry, but I agree.
So Smith, the pitcher, will show bunt. Won't get it. They'll look Holt's way, but won't throw. 0-1 count for Adrian Smith. Theophilus. Smith shows bunt that time, makes contact, but it'll be fouled. So now a quick 0-2 count. We'll see if we can get out of this.
A lot of sacrificing bunts for West so far. So
And it's worked very well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's even had one out yet.
And I really think it's getting in Zion's head here with these bunts and then hitting it normally.
Yeah.
Ooh, double play.
Double play.
And they get it.
It is. So quick 2 outs. Holt tried to slide a bit early, but a nice double play for Moeller. Change of pace from that last inning. So we'll see Mead Moss back again, rocking that #1.
See if he can get another run in. Got that
Smith.
beautiful base running last inning, but let's go ahead and see him do it again.
Smith did not go to that dugout very happy. Might have seen something get thrown, but so Mead Moss, that one breaking ball, strike 1.
Hopefully he can change his attitude because it is really early in this game. We're up
You don't
2
wanna
to
see your
0.
pitcher getting unhappy. I mean, I think that's just his competitive spirit. I mean,
And I don't blame him.
he's pitching
Yeah.
incredible. They're up 2-0 on the #2 team in Ohio. That's just his competitive nature. It's never enough for him. So 0-1 count for Mead Moss. Another nice pitch. Moss not swinging yet. 0-2 count for him. LJ on deck.
Trying to find that perfect pitch, but let's hope he's not looking for the best pitch possible.
Theophilus fires high, almost swung at it for Moss, but won't go. Isaiah Mead Moss looking for, I think, his second hit of the game. I think he's 1 of 1 to begin that second.
He is 1
inning.
of 1, yeah. Doing pretty good so far.
They'll fire, swing, strike, excuse me. So 3 outs after a hit. Looked like might have had another inning like the second, but nothing like it for Theophilus. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Moeller looking to respond here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. We return Firebirds out in the outfield. Smith looking to pitch after that double play he wasn't too happy about. But Alex, for those just joining, if we win, where are we headed to next?
So we're heading to the state semifinal, Final Four, some might say, and that's going to be either against number 6 seed Grove City.
And that is a monster to Parker Isaac. I'll have to cut you off for a second, Alex, after that one, but Isaac's got it. He's been a great center fielder.
You can cut me off anytime there's going to be an out for us, Nikos, okay? But besides that, so whoever wins this game will be facing either Grove City, which is the 6th seed, who beat out Orantangy Orange, the 1 seed, very big upset right there, or Lewis Center Orantangy, 4 seed. So
a lot of implications in this one.
That game's for anyone.
If you've seen the predictions, most people are picking Moeller to win it all.
And looking around the GMC, once we've got 2 more GMC teams left in this battle, and that's Mason versus Oak Hills, a GMC rivalry game in the OHSAA playoffs.
The only remaining GMC team. Another strike, good pitch from Smith.
And
1-2 count.
Mason is the 2 seed in Region 4, and Oak Hills is the 6 seed. So I think we can all safe to say that Mason might just win that, Nikos.
Hey, but most people might have been not expected this outcome so far in the 3rd inning. So
oh, yeah.
We'll see Smith fires, looking for 3 strikes, and there it is. And did not like that one. Jackson Porta not happy. Some choice words that I don't think I'm allowed to say up here in the booth.
Oh, yeah, definitely not Nikos. But what we will say is let's play some ball. West is winning up 2-0. So that's a nice strike.
Yeah, nice pitch from Smith. 0-1 count after 2 outs. This has been a quick inning. And again, that's exactly what you see. And you see him going quick. That's
Adrian
another strike.
Is not holding back.
Throwing darts.
Giving everything.
0-2 count, 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd.
Looking like he's playing some darts out there, right on the bullseye.
That'll be a ball. Quiets the crowd a second there. 1-2 count for Donovan Glosser. Glosser, really the only batter on the team who's struggling, the catcher. That one's popped straight up to Campbell, but he's just batting 170 on the season, and Campbell shuts that one down. So Adrian Smith, after not a happy offensive performance, he comes out and throws insane pitches. And we'll head to the top of the 4th. Firebirds looking to extend their lead. It is the top of the 4th. Lakota West having a great game on offense. Already 5 hits compared to 0 for Moeller. And it'll be LJ Green to lead off the inning with Campbell on deck.
And little score check. Mason did win today 7-0 against the Oak Hill Raiders. So
quick strike for LJ Green.
LJ hasn't been so great this playoff run, but things can change, Nikos.
Yeah, he is batting sub 200, but his defensive impact makes it just so much better. I mean, his first baseman just plays incredible from there. But 1-1 count for him. West currently on a 3-game win streak compared to 11 for Moeller. That one's foul. Way out of play. Moeller on their longest win streak, 11 straight W's. West longest was 7, but just 3 straight right now.
Yeah, coached by Tim Held, Moeller.
And they'll take LJ out after that.
LJ is out. But yeah, Tim Held, talking about him, he's got
Incredible.
Coach of the Year 4 times in a row in the GCL. A very hard conference. So that is impressive. He has a insanely large winning record with the team.
Over 400 wins and less than 90 losses with Moeller, as well as 5 state championships. That's some success that, you know, high school coaches dream of. Two-0 count for Keegan Campbell, and you expect to see him probably pitching later. It's almost like a tradition seeing him out there pitching. He does it almost every single game. That one almost hit him. Had to move out of the way. 3-0 now for Campbell. We saw his base running abilities earlier. You don't want to see him again if you're
And
Moeller.
I don't blame Moeller for not starting a bullpen pitcher, starting the warm-up. But I think after this inning, now's the chance, right?
Yeah,
so,
you might have to. Another walk this time for Campbell. He's having a great game. I think he's 1 of 1 now, including that walk, so got on base twice.
A lot of walks already that he's given up. So let's see what Mr. Held does, Coach Held.
So Isaacs, that spark plug I've been talking about, having a great postseason. It'll be a strike for him. He has really just done it all this season, and mainly this postseason. Only sophomore, no freshman on this team. He's the only one.
Isaacs goes.
Keegan, yeah, he'll go, but he fouled back. So 0-2 count for Parker Isaacs. So I'll give a quick break for Theophilus. He'll fire.
Oh,
Parker
gets
again.
right past the
He's
third
found that
base.
spot twice today, and that'll put Campbell in scoring position. Alex, he has found that little greenery between the shortstop and the second baseman, or that third baseman, twice today now. He is doing it all.
And these base hits are great thing to have. Usually a lot of teams love to hit bombs. These guys go out here expecting to hit some home runs maybe, but Wes is going to the core, and they're just getting what they can.
Yeah, and I expect with the success Parker Isaacs had, he will be a leader for years to come on this team. I think that's his 3rd now multi-hit game of the postseason, and to have him be able to close out your lineup, and now you have Noah Bramble at the top to continue it. This is exactly what you want to see.
One of the star players here.
Yeah, Bramble, low swing. I'd love to see Campbell, if he can try to steal third, that would be great. Get him in scoring position just with 1 out.
Almost the same situation as the top of the second. But
yeah,
Noah's
like
at the plate this time.
Bramble was struck out last time he was up, but did have the walk before. He'll try to get Campbell at first.
Oh, and he loses the
drops
ball.
it, and I think he would have got it if he was able to hold on.
And it looks like the catcher threw to the base instead of the glove. So that's a little error there. Obviously, that's not going to count as an error, but That's a little mistake for him.
Yeah. Did hold him at bay, so not horrible, but probably could have got him out. So 0-2 count for Noah Bramble.
Bramble trying to invest in some runs here.
Theophilus steps off the mound, takes a breath, and he'll give Bramble a breather. 0-2 count, 1 out. Keegan extending that lead. Now fire.
Ooh.
Bramble makes contact. Cam wants to run. This looks like it could be a double play.
Oh,
but
and he misses
Noah
it.
Does make it, so it'll be a fielder's choice. Gets Campbell out. Bramble's safe, but at what cost? So we'll see Cameron Gallus up to bat.
So, only thing that happens here is players switch, and nothing changes besides outs.
Gallus has a
Good
strikeout
eye.
as well as a hit today. 1-0 count now for him. A hit here would be huge. You want to extend a lead. You never can trust a game against Moeller, no matter how big your lead is, but the bigger the better. Fires strike 2. Or, excuse me, strike 1. Theophilus, get his sign, get set. Isaacs extends that lead, he'll fire. Gallus, nuke that one out to left. Jovan Love back steps, grabs it, and that's out number 3. Firebirds almost was able to rally, left 2 guys on base. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th when we return. Firebirds looking to keep this lead and hold Moeller at bay here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So still 0 hits for Moore. They're looking to change that, and we'll get to the top with Luke Papano, the leadoff hitter. He's faced 9 batters, taking them all down. Having a great game, and here's your player of the game, Alex. I think he's already struck out once today.
Ooh.
He'll try a bunt. Johnson tries to catch it, but it'll be fouled left.
And
Oh,
Papano has something to prove here. He hasn't made his mark. Arguably one of the best on this team, maybe besides Matt Ponatoski, but There's a called strike.
0-2 now.
0-2 count.
Adrian Smith, I mean, he's having such a great game. Everyone talks about, you know, Tucker Wilburn. He's incredible. I'll be 1-2 now. He's obviously an incredible pitcher, dealing with a bit of an injury. He pitched a little bit yesterday. And Adrian Smith kind of doesn't get as much recognition as he deserves, but he is an incredible pitcher. Another ball, 2-2 now.
Same spot, Nikos. Looks like he's trying to extend that strike zone.
Yeah, force him to swing on something. Smith will fire his 5th.
Ooh.
And a swinging strike. And that's another K for Adrian Smith.
There's the roundabout. West has 1 out already. Let's get it rolling, Nikos.
I mean, it's beyond rolling out. I think it already started rolling about the first inning. He is on fire. I feel like he could do this whole game. I mean, there's no one in the dugout. I think last game there was someone in the dugout in the 3rd inning, or excuse me, the bullpen. But no one right now as he is cooking. Deals another one. That one shot to
can he
left
get it?
Center.
Yep.
And I think that is, it's Jacob Snow subbed in for Azamid Moss. So 2 outs now. Again, the pitch count is low. I think we've only seen 1 full count so far for Adrian Smith.
Yeah, and I like that.
Yeah, it's what you want to see.
It puts a lot of it releases a lot of stress for the pitcher when there's not a lot of full counts. Really makes him calm, steady.
Smith fires pitch number 1. That one is not being able to grab by Landon Holt.
And
it'll be a single
go
for Connor Kuzo, the first baseman. He'll get a single. Still 2 outs. And they'll give that nair to Landon Holt. That's a tough one to grab, but be Carter Christensen now up at bat, the second baseman.
Yeah, Christensen was also one of these players on Moeller that's just great at the plate with almost a .4 average and 24 RBIs. That's something to show. So let's see if he can make a mark here in this game.
Quick release for Smith. That's strike 1 for Christensen. That's an underrated factor in this game is while there's a lot of information, it's because of both teams are so good and a lot of information to find, but these two teams have not played each other since 2022, so maybe the seniors remember that game. It was a 10-0 win for Moeller. Oh, Smith didn't like that call. He wanted to strike bad. You remember last game he pitched at Princeton. He did he had a call, didn't really like it, and Gushwin immediately called a timeout to get out there and let him know, you know, don't get us in trouble. Okay, let's just relax. He likes that call, that's for sure. 2-2 count. Christensen.
We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Let's see what can happen.
Ump calls time.
Like someone on the dugout.
Oh, West is pointing arrows. Whole team pointing arrows at someone else.
I mean,
looked like a common sibling rivalry. He did it. It wasn't me.
He did it. He did it. He did it. No, you did it. Who did it, Nikos? Who did it?
Look, I'm gonna say Moeller did. I didn't hear anything, but I'm just gonna have to say it was Moeller. So 2-2 count with 2 outs.
Well, can't be Adrian. He's on the mound.
That one launched to right. Hopefully he doesn't hit any cars over there. Hopefully it doesn't hit my car over there, Alex.
Hey, it's just another memory, Nikos.
That's not a memory I want to have. So here we go. Christensen with the 2-2.
Goes for it.
Kuzo goes.
Ooh.
And he's safe. Campbell ain't able to get there. Not a good throw from Johnson from behind the plate. And that's starting to get the momentum going in Moeller's direction. This is a huge, huge at-bat for Adrian Smith. If he can take him down with this full count.
And you remember last full count, beautiful strike.
Yeah. And you got to see that again because, you know, you do not want to have two guys on base with all the momentum on Moeller's side.
And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to see a ball here. I think it's going to be a ball.
Yeah, I liked the last time it said that.
Oh,
Didn't
no.
get the same result. That's a nice hit.
He's
They're
going home.
Oh, and LJ Green should not have cut that one off, but I don't think it would have made it. So Moeller gets their first run and their first hit of the game. 2 outs, and Gishwin will have a quick chat with Smith. We'll see if he decides to bring him down or if he'll keep him out there, finish the inning. Might be his choice. Johnson will come join him there. So the winner of this, like we said, will head to Columbus for state on the 14th at 4 p.m.
And that game will most likely be a radio stream, but still tune in.
Never know.
We'll be live.
So Moeller responds. Smith will stay. I imagine this might be it for him, but we'll see what Gishwin decides. It'll be Jovan Love, the left fielder.
Love last
Still has
at
Christensen on
bat.
base. He'll foul that one back.
He has some harsh words for that ball.
Yeah. I don't think the ball can hear him, but you know, whatever helps him sleep at night. 0-1 count for Jovan Love. Smith fires first. Christensen gets back in time. Quick little break for him. 0-1, 2 outs. Just got to close this inning and move on.
Momentum is
Fires
still
the
in your
plate.
favor if you're West.
And
So
yeah, Johnson will call time. Quick chat with Smith. Very quick chat.
just a couple words to say is all you need sometimes, Nikos. And let's see if we can get a nice swings going on here. Maybe we get a K.
It's the dream for sure. 1-1 count for Adrian Smith. Fires the plate.
Oh.
Nice throw. That's a beautiful pitch.
What did I say, Nikos? All I need is a little bit of words. And
Just one more. Let's see how well Braden Johnson's word really affected him. 1-2 count for Jovan Love. Fires. Moeller goes. Johnson can't throw it in time, and he'll make it to second. Second steal of the inning from Moeller.
yeah, it looks like it was a little bit of a dirty grab out of the glove, so he couldn't throw it, or else it might have been a wild ball.
Crowd starting to get a little
antsy.
uneasy, a little antsy indeed.
Yeah.
2-2 count for Smith. Jovan Love, interesting stance. Ump calls time. Jovan Love will take a second.
See if West can keep this momentum on their side. Adrian with the pitch.
Fires. Got him.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful,
So
beautiful.
another strikeout. Smith ends the inning. Not the best, but nevertheless moves on with the lead, and that's all that really matters. So 2-1 is your score. West still on top. 6 hits to 1. 1 error for the Firebirds. We'll see how the West can respond when we return on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So we return. The leadoff hitter for the inning will be Braden Johnson. Theophilus will fire. Johnson, that's cracked to right center.
And he goes, he goes.
Double. He'll see if he goes 3, and I think he will. He's going 3. He's got plenty of time, and it's a stand-up triple.
He might have been able to go home, Nikos.
Yeah, Gishwin was telling him, look at that, and that's a perfect way. I told you he was due, and due he was. Triple for Braden Johnson to lead off the 5th inning. What a response after a run from Moeller.
That's my star player, Nikos.
Yeah, he is.
That
He's
is my star player. He's a star on the football field and now on the baseball field when everything matters most.
And he was in my AP Human Geography class, so he's a star, at school as well. So Theophilus has to respond after a tough at-bat. Holt be tipped. 0-1 count for Landon Holt.
Runner on third. Braden is fast, so he can get there with almost any kind of hit.
Yeah, just some kind of sac fly is all you need, and that's contact, but be fouled back. 0-2 count for Holt. He's made contact on both, but 2 fouls. Needs a tough pitch count. So 0-2 for Theophilus.
Braden not leading off pretty far.
Swing and a miss, and that's quite the response from Zion Theophilus.
Maybe he's trying to change up his ways from earlier in the game.
So we saw Adrian Smith get a little antsy on that last at-bat. Did not appreciate his performance. We'll see what he can do. I imagine his right arm's very tired. He'll take strike 1. One out for the Firebirds, man on third. Fire. Swing.
Oh!
That's good contact.
He chopped that one up.
That'll at least bring Johnson home. They'll throw it, and he's not able to even grab it.
And he
so
gets
Johnson
it.
comes home, and there's the response. He's hyped up. 3-1 is now your score. Adrian Smith did his job. Didn't get a hit, but sac fly brings him home.
That's how you hit that thing. All you need is a sacrifice. I mean, that's exactly what I would have done. That's exactly what anyone should do if you can't get an on-base hit.
That's something Smith always does. He's never out there trying to be the star guy. He just does what it does. He's a winner, and that's exactly what he's doing tonight.
And definitely a team player.
I mean, he's pitching and hitting. You can't ask for much more of a team player playing both sides of the ball.
But
1-0 count for Mead Moss.
Mead Moss, he's already made his statement.
Oh, yeah.
But he wants to make a legacy. So let's see what he does.
2-0 count for Mead Moss. He was walked 3 times in that Princeton game. That one's low.
Good eye by him.
3-0 count, looking for another walk this postseason.
Already so many. See if we can add one to the count.
LJ Green on deck. He'll fire. He won't even look. I don't think he's going to swing the rest of this at-bat, Alex, unless it's right down the center.
And if it is right down the center, he's definitely going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and he's going to.
He's just that kind of a guy. He doesn't let anything slide past.
And strike 2, so full count now for Zion Theophilus. He's fought back into it. We'll see if Mead Moss will swing, but he definitely has to be ready for it.
Now I'm seeing a strike here, Nikos.
Right down the middle. And that's a perfect single you want to see for Isaiah Mead Moss. Another hit, 8 hits now for the Firebirds.
And I wasn't wrong, Nikos. That was a strike in the strike zone. So
unless Mead Moss had something to say, and he did. So LJ Green is up. He had a stand-up double earlier in the game. We'll see what he can do here.
He's not the fastest of the bunch, but he definitely knows how to hit.
He makes his mark for sure. He'll fire high.
He could go second.
He'll go 2.
Maybe 3? No, he does not go 3.
I'll stay at 2. So now you have a man in scoring position. That changes everything. If Green can put this one in the green, you might have a chance. Bring Meade Moss home.
And Moeller just wants to be as Meade Moss right here. So let's see what they can do.
This is a battle. I mean, West allows the run and immediately responds. Ooh, strike one for LJ Green. Hard swing, though. You know what he's planning.
1-1 count. This can go any way. 2 outs. So Isaiah Meade Moss, the speedster, on second.
1-1 count for Green. Green makes huge contact with that. But it'll be fouled back, way back. One-two count.
We'd like to thank our 300-plus viewers.
It's great to see. And send it to anyone you know who might want to catch up on this game or is looking for it. It's
oh my gosh!
Huge contact.
Oh my gosh!
Foul. Oh man!
Just to the right of the line.
Moss already came home. He was ready. Oh, and that's huge.
Oh.
That changes the game.
Wow.
That's a whisper. That's a blow of the mouth, and that's all it takes to go fair. Oh man, that is so close. But here we go.
If only the wind was a little bit more aggressive to the left. Oh.
Just in that moment, though, no more.
No more, no less.
So 1-2 for LJ Green. Fires low. That's behind, and now Meade Moss will take third.
First, second, now third, Nikos.
2-2 count for LJ. He just needs a base
hit. Get him home.
A single is all it needs. Just find some greenery. He's fighting in this. 2-2 count for LJ Green. Meade Moss wants to come home so bad. This would do wonders for this game. It's already a 2-run lead, but one more. Theophilus fires. Green makes contact, but that'll be popped right up in the sky. Shermer calls it, and that'll do it for the inning. 8 hits. 3-1 is your score and error for each team. Moeller needs to respond when we return on Lakota West Students Broadcasting. So we return.
Oh,
that one's fouled back. It'll be the lead-off hitter of the inning for Charlie Valencic, the DH. 298 on the season as he'll dribble that one to Holt, and Holt has another error. And it's in his head now. And that'll allow Moeller to get on base. That's exactly what happened last inning. You don't want to repeat a repeat.
Yeah, and that's his second here tonight. So let's see if he can do a little bit better.
Get his composure back.
Number 1, Will Shermer.
We'll try to bunt. Strike number 2 for Will Shermer, the third baseman who ended the last inning.
Yeah, Sherman's one of those guys you expect to see doing really well this game.
Excuse me, 0-1 is your count.
And bunt again, but he missed.
0-2 count.
Wow. I mean, in life, it's the little things that matter, Nikos. And obviously here,
the little things add up.
Yeah.
Talk about a penny a day. Save a penny. A penny saved is a penny.
Oh, right. There in the pocket.
And this inning feels like deja vu from the bottom of the 4th all over again. You don't want to see that second hit now for Moeller.
But all is not lost. All we need is a little bit of a fielding adjustment for Lakota West. And Porta is now up.
We'll see how much of a leash they'll give Adrian Smith. He had an incredible start to this game, but he's starting to slip. We'll see if he can close out the 5th. I think that's the goal for Coach Gushwin, is just close out the 5th inning. And you see some motion going in the Moeller.
Oh, and he gets it. Wait.
Oh, no.
He lost the ball.
Onto it. That's very close.
And that would have been an out, Nikos, if he got that.
Yeah. So the second time now, one for each team, wasn't able to secure it at second for the throw out. Like I said, Moeller has some motion in their bullpen. Likely going to see a new pitcher next inning, or pretty soon at least. So they'll call time for the batter.
Yep, time is well needed for West right now. But only 1 strike for Adrian and 0 outs.
Johnson will make sure no funny business happens on the bases. 1-1 count.
Base runner's ready.
Smith fires. This time the bunt will happen. They'll fire to first. Campbell almost talk about the little things, Alex. Almost didn't get him at first for LJ.
So now we got 2 in running position,
which is definitely not ideal, but you do get the out, so it's one of those win-win situations, I guess, but still not ideal. Smith needs, it's his signature. A strikeout here would be ideal, and I think he's got it in him with how good he's been this season in that aspect of pitching.
Yeah, Donovan Dosser is now at the plate.
Yeah, big
Glosser. Yeah.
The catcher, he's the only guy who really struggles on this lineup. Batting just 170. Had a pop out, I think, earlier this game. So this has to be a get. If you want to win this game, if you're Adrian Smith, this has to be a get right out.
Oh my gosh! And
up.
Running for it.
Out. Campbell
the
gets all the way over
speedster
there.
gets it.
Keegan
Goes home. Oh, but we get one in for the run. I mean, what a speedster on that approach. Just ran in there, secured that catch, running past 2 possible catchers right there to catch the ball. So that's beautiful. That is a beautiful sight to see for West. 1 run does not hurt. Obviously, it hurts the the morale of the team just a little bit, but it's still, the game's still in West's favor.
That one is popped out to left, foul ball. And we've just been informed that Matt Ponitowski is the guy warming up in that bullpen for Moeller. He has not pitched a whole lot this year, but we'll focus on this inning. Just got to get through it with 0-1 count. Smith fires to the plate. They don't call a strike, and I don't think Smith was happy about it. We'll call it too high.
Now 1-1.
You got to get through this one quick as it's top of the lineup. Another no strike call. 2-1 now for Papano. Your player of the game, Alex.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about a little bit about Ponitowski. He's only played 3 games, so. Oh, my gosh.
To left, but out of play.
And that would not reach the green, way out of the ballpark.
So the fouls will carry Adrian Smith in the strike column. 2-2 count.
2 outs. This is an all or nothing at bat here.
Yeah, huge at bat.
You need an out if you're West. You don't want to get a tie ball game with Moeller.
Smith fires.
And he gets it
by Adrian Smith.
Ooh, he runs it himself.
Didn't want to throw it to LJ. He wanted to do that one himself. Prove pitchers can field. That's that second baseman mindset, I guess. But he'll end the inning. Did allow a run, so back-to-back innings with runs for Moeller. We will head to the top of the 6th. The game is winding down. The tension is getting higher, Alex. I'm starting to sweat a little, but we'll see when we return how West can respond on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So to lead off the top of the 6th, it'll be Liam Feeney pinch hitting for Keegan Campbell. So I imagine might be seeing Campbell at the mound soon. Swinging miss for Liam Feeney. Feeney, not a guy with a whole lot of action from the plate this year. Just 3 at-bats. But did get hits on 2 of them, so.
He has the 66 average. That's really good. But a lot of those were in droughts, so we'll see.
So 0-2 count for Liam Feeney. This is huge. He'll call time. He's come in. One of his at-bats, I do remember, I think it was in extras in a very, very close game. I don't remember which game that was, but I remember it was an intense moment for him. Might have been that East game, that 1-0 extra innings, but we'll see.
Maybe.
He'll take that one. Good eye. 1-2 count for Liam Feeney. He's got 2 runs and a double on the season. Theophilus staying in. Another contact. So we did see some warm-up in the bullpen, but he'll stay in.
One little funny factor that we've been noticing with every game that we have been winning for these OHSA playoff games. Did not happen last game, but they were throwing footballs out there today.
Yeah, it's been a good luck charm.
Right?
Feeney makes contact again,
Yeah.
but fouled to left. He's battling. He's battling in this.
Oh yeah, and that the throwing the football, warms up your arm.
Yeah.
Gets that team morale up.
Gets the blood boiling, ready to play some basketball. Now we've both done it, Alex. We both mixed up the sports. Ready to play some baseball.
Hey, we might make it to the Final Four just like basketball team. Who knows? It's all right.
That's the hope. So Theophilus fires.
And that's a ball. Yeah.
They'll call it low. 2-2 count. Good eye from Liam Feeney.
Overall, against teams like this, he sometimes struggles. So we'll see what he can do. It's not a lot of playing time for him so far.
You see the hot hand of another foul ball. He's getting the crowd. The crowd is loving this, Alex. He's getting them going. And you see Parker Isaacs on deck, the hot hand, ready to go.
But at least Feeney is getting some contact here.
Yeah.
That's always a great thing.
And running up the pitch count. I mean, talk about playing your role, doing everything you can, whether or not it's getting hit. As he does make contact, it'll be a dribbler, throw out to first. Connor Kuzo on the catch, and now we'll see Parker Isaac. He has been so fun to watch this postseason. He has really come alive. Talk about a playoff riser at just sophomore. He's going to be here for years to come and be a big part of this team.
Yeah, Parker, during the season, like you were saying, he's a really big riser. During the season, he only had a 200 average, or a little bit over that. But
that one's popped up to right field, so won't able to make contact. Yeah, just 288, which actually is pretty solid, but with how good West is, that's lower on the team. 288 throughout the whole season, but just lately, this is his third multi-hit playoff game, so very good to see. But now 2 outs, but at least you got the top of the lineup. It'll be Noah Bramble.
Let's see if we can get that Bramble magic going on here.
He's had some huge moments throughout this postseason, really throughout the year. That's a hard swing to right. 0-1 count.
And the game is almost over here. Top of the 6th. Only 2 more innings left.
Theophilus,
anything can happen
in the 6th.
There's the called strike.
They'll call it strike 2 for Noah Bramble. He'll fire. And he'll get him. So Theophilus continuing success outside of a couple rough innings. We'll see if they can tie it up or take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. Time running out for both teams. We'll see who can prevail here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So we return. Firebirds out fielding. Moeller will be up. It'll be Matt Ponatowski, the two-sport athlete. And we saw both Chandler Wright and Keegan Campbell take turns in that bullpen, but Adrian Smith is still out there fighting, and they'll start with the ball.
So now only time can tell if Adrian Smith's going to be subbed out here in the 6th.
I think we'll have to see how he starts, but nice strike, 1-1 count. He is a senior. This is his last ride. I think he's going to give it his all.
Oh, yeah.
Fire to the plate. Strike 2. He is battling these Moeller hitters. I mean, this is Matt Ponatowski's not a guy that, I mean, Adrian Smith staring him with daggers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
another strikeout.
Oh, my gosh.
He is hyped up on the mound. My goodness. He knocks him down, and that's 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
And shoot. What a series of events for Adrian. Allowing 1 run in the 5th and the 4th. And now striking people out like it's nothing.
The crowd is loving it.
He is a senior. He needs to prevail here for West.
0-1 count now for Connor Cuso. The outside, ball 1. 1-1 count. Like I said, thank you to your 375 plus viewers. That one's inside. Send it to anyone you know who might want to watch this Firebird game, or maybe even if you're a Moeller fan. We accept both sides.
Everyone is welcome here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
Yeah, of course. That one is popped up
High
to center.
Fly.
Parker Isaacs runs back. The fielder, he'll grab it.
Beautiful.
So 2 outs. Adrian Smith thanks him as he tries to end this inning. West keeping the lead alive. And now we'll see Carter Christensen. He's done his best so far. See what he can do here. Fresh count. Smith fires the plate. Strike 1. Oh my goodness.
Here we go again, Nikos.
You know, I got a little worried after a couple of shaky innings, but I mean, he looks great out there. 2 outs already, a strikeout, and now got no 1 count up in the count.
Yeah, with a 400 average, Christensen is not someone you're just going to want to look over.
Not an easy foe.
But Adrian does not care. He doesn't.
Yeah, Moeller has in the GCL the top 5 guys in the batting average category for the entire GCL. So that just shows the dominance of these hitters. But just 2 runs. They average over 9 runs a game. And West has held them to 2 so far, thanks to Adrian Smith.
Yeah, with an average, with Moeller having an average of 350, that's insane.
Strike 3.
Oh my gosh.
Moeller is stunned.
Making his stance.
Oh my goodness.
He said, I may be a senior, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going home without this win.
Unk continuing to succeed for the Lakota West Firebirds. We enter the top of the 7th, 1 inning left. When we return on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So we return, and a pitching change has finally come after Zion Theophilus had a pretty solid game. It'll be Matt Ponatoski coming in. Just 3 innings pitched on the season in 3 separate games. He came in a blowout versus Bishop Gorman, but as well did pitch in that opener versus East. So he knows how to pitch for sure, but not a huge sample size, but no runs allowed.
And we're also going to have 2 other subs for the Crusaders. That's going to be third base and shortstop. So a lot of subs and a lot of necessary moves, I'd say, for the Crusaders.
Jake Bell came in to replace that shortstop role from Ponatoski. That one is inside. Almost made contact with Gallus's lower half. So 2-1 count. Gallus having a pretty solid game.
Ooh, another ball here.
3-1 count.
Just missed.
If West can score here and gain that momentum back, I see a lot of fans out in the crowd getting hyped.
Oh, and he gets
Gallus,
it.
And I said it earlier, I say it again, that is not the man you want on base. That is going to give the pitcher nightmares.
Looking like a spy out here for Lakota West, tracking down those balls. I mean, wow.
400+ viewers in tonight's game.
Thank you all for tuning
we're coming
in.
Down to the final inning. Crunch time, very close game.
Last inning here for both of these teams.
And now we have Braden Johnson. Alex, I said he was due. He had a triple earlier.
This is my star player, Nikos, like I said. So let's go ahead and make some magic happen.
Swinging strike for pitch 1. They'll try to pick off Gallus at first, but he's there. So 0-1 count. He had that triple earlier. Let's see if he's got a little bit juice left in him.
And on that triple, he did have a high pitch count. So that's something to think about.
0-2 now. This is a fully new pitcher, though. Probably a different approach. So we'll see if that has an effect.
And crowd goes silent.
They'll try to pick off Gallus at first. Oh-2 count for Braden Johnson. You don't want to strike out here. That would suck the life out of Lakota West. They'll fire to Johnson. Johnson strikes out. Second of the game.
But not all life is gone, Nikos. We only have 1 out on the board.
Look, and
anything can happen.
This has been my theme, Alex, all year. I've said it every game, and probably multiple times a game. The top of this lineup, and I know I've already said it today, but I'll say it again. The top of this lineup for the Firebirds is absolutely disgusting. Noah Bramwell, Gallus, Johnson, Holt, and then, of course, Smith. They'll have a quick chat between the umps, but, I mean, you lose a guy. Johnson goes down with the K, but you still have Landon Holt and Adrian Smith as the next 2 guys.
Yeah, for sure. And some might say that our top of the lineup is too top-heavy, but I'm sure we could both disagree on this, that we're just
as good. We've praised Isaacs as well as being that spark plug guy coming in.
LJ Green as well.
Of course, a great first baseman, a solid hitter. Mead Moss as well, the DH. Keegan Campbell down there.
I mean, nobody in this game for West,
and really both teams, has a bad hitting experience. That'll be strike 1, though. Ponatoski's starting to get in the rhythm after the walk.
But Holt has other plans, Nikos. I think we can both agree on that.
He has had 2 errors today. We'll see if he can recover from that. They'll try to get Gallus at first without avail. They'll fire. Holt makes nice contact, but it'll still go back.
Yeah, for Moeller, this game is much different than last game that Moeller played, with scoring 8 and giving 6. So some might say that that'll be the pitcher's fault, but
Holt!
Oh my gosh! No, that's a foul.
Fouled the right. That was good, though. Good contact. You want to see it.
Yep, our eyes deceived us.
We got a little excited there. So 0-2 count, it'll stay. Gallus will trot back to first.
But contact like that
Yeah.
is just a sign. It's just a sign for success. So let's see.
I've said it last game, and I'll say it again, Alex. This is an all-in approach. All these guys are juniors and seniors. It's almost like the last ride, the last dance even. Holt,
yeah.
contact.
Oh,
He'll try to go.
Oh my God!
First, there's no one there. He
Oh,
slides
he
in,
gets
got it
it.
at first, but he did advance Gallus, so not complete waste. You have 2 outs, and now you have Adrian Smith, the star pitcher of the game. He's done it all. If he can make contact here, he could bring Gallus in that speed home.
See, West just needs, West needs 1. And you're up to, the Crusaders they've been getting on base, yes, but they've been struggling. So, let's see. Let's see what Adrian has up his pocket.
I can see Adrian Smith's dad, and I can just see the excitement on his face. Does the PA games at West for those home games.
Oh, yeah.
This is his last chance.
Almost hit him.
One of the last games, hopefully not the last game, he'll see his son play baseball in high school. This is...
Everyone's stressing if
Yeah.
you're both, if you're either Moeller or Lakota West.
If you're West, you're trying to expand a lead against maybe the best team in Ohio, and if you're Moeller, you're trying to keep this game in reach. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. He'll keep looking at Gallus. He'll check him out and
Steps off. Yeah,
1-0 count for Ponatoski.
I think Ponatowski's looking a little sweaty over there. Looking a little stiff, maybe. I don't know, Nikos. What do you think?
We'll see. He's shown his mark in the playoffs, but this game has not been his cup of tea.
Yeah, 2-0 count. Adrian battling him off. Let's see.
Here we go, 2-0 count. Smith up. We'll see if maybe, he walks him to face a friendlier foe, but I don't know if Meade Moss is a guy that you want to go up against.
Ooh.
Strike 1, 2-1 counts for Adrian Smith. He nods. He thinks he knows that was a decision he wishes he didn't make.
Beautiful breaking ball there for
nice
Ponatowski. That was amazing.
Ponatowski checks out. Just a junior doing all this. He'll check out Gallus on second. Huge lead for Cameron Gallus.
Nice
Another
ball. 3-1 count. Adrian loves this count. He loves it. I'm sure his dad does too.
3-1 count. 2 outs.
Anything is good for West right now.
Smith swings, bit of a slow swing. Pressure might have got to him there. Full count for Adrian Smith.
2 outs, full count.
You have a 1-run lead. If any kind of contact, and I think you bring Gallus home with his speed.
We need something here for West. That's a fact. If we want to better our lead and better our chances, we need this.
He'll stare down Gallus a couple times.
Oh, shoot.
He caught Gallus lacking, and now he's stuck in a pickle. We'll see.
Can
if
he get
out of
away?
it. And he'll be out. So
crap.
rough base running for Cameron Gallus, and that'll end the top of the 7th. So one last inning. Firebirds with the lead. We'll be back when we return. Don't leave just yet. It's not over. We'll return in just a moment on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So we return. Crusaders on their last leg.
Last limb, last stand, Nikos.
Everyone on their feet. Well, maybe not everyone, but it doesn't matter. It'll be Love to start. Your next 3 batters will be Javon Love, Charlie Valensick, and Will Shermer.
And Adrian has pitched the entire inning.
And he's going quick. He wants to
entire
end this
game
one fast. 2-0 count early. Adrian Smith sets up. Again, the quick release. Fires his third one. Again inside.
3-0 count for Adrian.
So you have a couple guys warmed up, but he is looking to finish this game. He'll fire again.
And
that's a good pitch.
Beautiful fast one.
So now, down in the count, he does have some room to throw, something to be hit. Love will step out for a break, and he'll come right back in.
Let's make magic, Adrian. Oh, that's a strike.
Strike 2.
Ooh, he wanted to walk.
Yeah, batter did not like that one.
Full count for Adrian. And you know Adrian loves full counts.
Both sides of the stadium are clapping. I'm not sure why Moeller's clapping, but it's a full count. Smith fires.
And it's a pop out. Oh, I thought that was in West's range catch.
A fly way out of the stadium. It'll stay a full count. We're pushing 7 p.m., the 2-hour mark of this game.
It's 3:56 here at Wright State. Or sorry, 6:56.
Hey, I'm just as nervous too. It's affecting us. That one.
Oh, pop out
to center.
Maybe.
Isaacs calls it, and
he gets
he'll
it.
grab it.
There's 1, 2 more to go.
You count
and
him down
Lakota
with
West
us. Adrian
takes
Smith
home.
hyping up the crowd, or excuse me, Adrian Smith's dad hyping up the crowd. So 1 out.
The designated hitter, number 17, Charlie Valensick.
So now it'll be Charlie Valensick.
Strike
1.
That's beautiful.
I think that some of these Moeller guys are stunned that Smith is still in and maybe expecting a lower quality of pitches, but he's giving them. That one will be low.
At a 300 average, very good. Maybe not for Moeller standards, but he's really good.
Smith, quick release, fires, swinger, 1-2 count. One, 2 count. Count them down with us. 4 more strikes remaining. That's way outside. 2-2 now is your count.
Still pitching fast too, Nikos.
Yeah,
he's pitched every single inning so far. Looking like a major league pitcher.
I've seen anyone give their heart more than this. That one's popped out.
And he gets it.
And the catch is made by Cameron Gallus.
1 more out.
Count them down, Alex. 1 more. 2 outs.
It's the final countdown here at Wright State University.
Nischwitz Field, over 500 viewers here. Everyone is coming to their feet for the final out of this game.
Rally the crowd. Get your friends. This is the last out.
Just
possibly.
Remember, 1 swing is all it takes to tie this one up.
It's all or nothing for Moeller.
Smith fires.
Strike
1. I haven't heard the crowd this attentive and loud all game. 0-1 is your count for Will Shermer. Fires again. They won't call a strike, and fans are scratching their head.
I'm scratching my head a little bit too, Nikos. I think that was a strike, but ump calls it a little bit low.
We'll trust him. And that'll be a little high and inside, so 2-1 is your count. Smith.
Not a bad count. I like it. He's trying to get the box adjusted.
You don't want to give him too much to hit. Again, won't call it 3-1.
But
make sure Smith doesn't react too much.
Remember last time it was 3-1, Nikos.
Smith fires. That one is nuked to left.
And foul.
But it'll be fouled. So another strike. 3-2 now count. Shermer has 1 home run on the season, 12 RBIs, and a triple to his name. He's looking for something. potentially the final pitch. It's a full count, Alex. Say it. Say the line. You're hoping for a ball.
I'm
You expect a
hoping
ball.
for a ball.
Smith fires.
And there it is!
Strikeout.
What did I say?
Lakota
He
West
goes.
wins. The crowd, the players rush Smith. They tackle him to the ground.
The regional finals goes to Lakota West High School.
They win the Fairborn region.
Region 3 goes to Lakota West, and they are in the Final Four. Here it is, folks.
I believe that's the first state trip since 2008. Alex, this is a sight to see.
And we are back on the 14th at Columbus.
We don't know who the opponent will be quite yet, but you know who will be playing from Westchester. The Lakota West Firebirds move on. They tackle David versus Goliath. It's emotional for all these guys, seniors specifically. Adrian Smith pitches 7 innings and does his job offensively. He does it all.
So the next game will be the state semifinals versus either Grove City or Lewis Center or Tangi on Thursday, 2 p.m. at Lancaster. So
get a breather before that game, but for now you celebrate. You beat Moeller, Archbishop Moeller Crusaders, the team that has haunted their dreams in almost every sport, every category. Their last time they played them, they lost 10-0, but they win today. The fans are loud, and that'll do it. 3-2 is your score. We will head to break. We thank you all for tuning in, the 500+ viewers. This was a fantastic game. We appreciate you all for tuning in, and we will be back for that semifinal game here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
Logan Rosenberger. Zion Theophilus. Matt Honatowski. Jackson Porta. Brady Foltz. Charlie Valencic. Griffin Booth. Cooper Ridley. Donovan Glosser. Braylon Connell. Connor Scoggins.
Connor Fuhrer, Adam Holstein, Adam Mayberry, Keegan Cumberland, Connor Kuzo, and Finn O'Keefe. Assistant coaches John Kiesling, Jeff Keith, David Sidrus, Chris Booth, and head coach Tim Hell. And now, if Moeller captains could come and accept the regional runner-up trophy. Congratulations, Moeller. And now for the 2025 Regional Champion in Division I, the Lakota West Firebirds. Braden Johnson. Cameron Dallas. Noah Bramble. Micah Urbasic. Wyatt Souls. Keegan Campbell. Tucker Wilburn. Parker Isaac. Isaiah Mead Moss. Jordan Houck. Adrian Smith. Tyler Zimmerman. Hudson Lehman. Jacob Snow. LJ Green. Drake Elrod. Liam Feeney. Landon Holt. Andrew Newman. Gavin Halstead. Chandler Wright. And Grant Grunenberg. Assistant coaches Jason Christian. Danny Hayden. Sam Molnar. Steve Nugent. Casey Sandlin. And head coach Brad Gushwin. And now we'd like the captains for Lakota West to please come forward as we recognize Lakota West High School as the 2025 Regional Champions in Division I. And the congratulations to the Firebirds with Alabama in the state baseball semifinal and the city of Akron next weekend. Thanks to Wright State University and Chris Bethel for serving as a host for the regional championship. Thank you for your attendance and support of Ohio High School athletics, and please travel home safely.